So let me start by talking about the cultures in Mexico. So there are many traditions and values that govern the Mexican culture. One in which they consider themselves as machismo, a way of thinking to have strong or aggressive masculine pride. For example, like, you were born a man, so you should act like a man. In Mexico or in other Latin American countries, they are very discriminate against homosexuals. I'm guessing it's because most of the populations are Catholics, and so they don't really accept homosexuality behaviors. It's not considered to be a norm in the culture. Norm being written and unwritten rules that specify behaviors appropriate and inappropriate to particular social situation. There's a lot of homosexuals are still in the closet, so this creates own subcultures, which is a group that share subcultures, meaning groups that share in some parts of the dominant culture but have their own distinctive values, norms, beliefs. So you don't really see a lot of homosexuals in Mexico. So Mexicans have their own sexual script, meaning responses and behaviors that people learn in much the same way that actors learn their lines for play to guide them in the sexual activities and encounters. Being that there was this one scenario in particular where we were in a study abroad program together, and me and a couple of friends decided to go and explore Mexican City we were on. Two members of our group were lovers, so they decided to express their loves, and they started making out. So we just let it be, and then we were just on our own. We just continued to have fun, and then one of the manager who came, they started talking to my friends, and then next thing I know, everyone started getting out, and then I was confused. I didn't know what was going on, and so I asked, and then they told me that they got kicked out because they were gay. This is an example of social inequality. Just because of their sexual orientation, they were not able to express themselves. They were denied service. At that moment, I didn't really know how to react. I didn't really know what to say. So I didn't really say anything and just left with them. Maybe now, knowing what I know, probably would have approached them differently. I would have maybe went up to the manager and explained it's not right that they had been discriminated just because of them being themselves. And maybe I could have, gave them an example of how would you feel if someone discriminated you because of your race.